guys, today I wanted to do a one brand tutorial, which means that anything on my face is only one brand only, no exceptions. Since I have a lot of e.l.f. cosmetics, or some people might say ELF, I decided to do them for my first round of this type of sort of video thing. Now this isn't the first video of this kind. There are a lot out there on YouTube, but it's a first of this kind for me, so here we are today. Alright, well, enough chit-chatting. Let's get into this look. Starting with a clean face, I'm using the e.l.f. Bubble Mask and their Daily Moisturizer. And for a really good base, you're going to want to use a primer. I have all products listed below, so everything that I use will be listed there. I don't really show them in this video, but I just wanted to show you how this works. So after you have your skin nice and primed, you're going to get that foundation, and you are going to put it on marks on your face and blend it in with a blending brush. Moving on to concealer, you're going to put some dots underneath your eyes for any dark spots, and be sure to put some concealer on troublesome areas. I have some scarring, so I put on quite a bit. And I use the same brush that I use for foundation to blend the colors, just to make sure it all matches. And this foundation can make your face look a little bit oily, and I think it has to do with the SPF. So yes, I am baking today to avoid any sort of that look. And moving on to the eyes, with this orange-ish, tannish transition color, you're going to do windshield wiper motions back and forth in the crease, and then outline your cut crease with this dark purple, sort of using the same effect, but being a little bit more precise about the line and the shape of the line. And then just blend the top of that line that you created, not the bottom, because we want to create that definition there, but the top, so that it looks a little bit better and a little bit more even. Then using your concealer and a concealer brush, this is where I create the base and the very cut out look for the cut crease. So as you saw there, I just brushed my brush along the brush, how many times can I say that word, of the concealer, and I'm going in and cutting that out. And then with the Prism palette, I'm using this white shade, and first I patted it down to create this very thick sort of base, but then to spread it out, I started to swipe it all over the lid. But you want to be very careful along the break of the two colors, so put a little bit of that product on the very tip of that brush and go along that line. And I did my brows, lashes, and eyeliner off camera, and I wiped off the excess powder, so we are getting ready to go in with our bronzer. And I just swirled all four of these colors in this palette here, and I'm going along my cheeks and nose and forehead and all that good stuff, you know, where the sun hits you. And after that, with the blush palette, I'm putting a little bit of this pink on there because it can go on very hot, and I don't want to look too much, you know, too cartoony. So with a little bit of product in the light swiping motions, we're blushing up those cheeks. And with the highlighter, I'm going down with a base of this whipped cream highlighter, rubbing that in. And then actually this is a eyeshadow, but it works great as a highlighter, and I'm just going over where I put that whipped product. And then I also used a setting spray, and I'm just topping the look off with some lipstick. Well, that is it for this tutorial, guys. I chose e.l.f. Cosmetics because when I was first getting deeply into cosmetics and makeup and all that stuff, like in college, like I already liked makeup, but really like perfecting a skill at it, I used e.l.f. Cosmetics. If you like what I did here, be sure to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss a beat. I like to post a mix of beauty reviews, DIYs, and the general whatever I'm feeling like. Alright, you guys, well, I hope you have a blessed and beautiful day. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Only if you want to though. I'm not gonna force you. All right, bye.